Howdy howdy, Big Beefy Burger Buddy here with more Fiend Folio. Instead of just picking Eden and like having like just a normal run, you know? Let's do like random this time. Random tainted character, let's go. Let's see who we get. Because I feel like a lot of these characters I'm gonna abandon their existence like really early on. Alright, we get Tainted Laz. We will see more items most likely, so that's like interesting. 0 cents to just use this. I mean, sure. That means our boss room item is gonna be a good old funny item. Some of these enemies, I just don't know what they do. That one seems rather dangerous. In fact, that little spider. That almost hit me. There's a lot of new stuff to possibly get hit by. I feel like there's gonna be a tinted rock here, and how I'm ever gonna find a tinted rebel. I don't know. These pieces of wood are an X. I doubt it's as simple as that. But yeah, I just got up basically today to start recording. It's been just hot. Unlike, okay, you know, these things being here as well just kind of makes you do that. It's just there's a lot of complicated enemies. Positioning is very important in this mod. Most of the time, sometimes enemies just don't even care. Like being over there is probably a bad spot, and I like that about Isaac. I like that positioning and aim like both matter. I have flip. Let's go with this. No, I don't want to get hit by this. Get you a book as well. Bedtime story. Well, I don't get to use it, I guess. Bedtime story, I'm pretty sure, is the one I make myself. I removed the gritty mod, by the way. Something really funny is that I got I got copyright claims on my last Isaac run. Like, fair enough. What is that? I gotta get some charges to figure out what that is. Okay, that's a room. That's an alarm that I just have set for some reason, I guess. Spikes, hold on. Let me just not get hit by spikes real quick. What does bedtime story do again? I forgot. Makes me sleepy. I'll like grab this. Is that the worm from like Adventure Time? It is. I think it is. Wah, 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 wah. I think that's the sound he makes. That was a rather fast projectile that I really... hit the enemy? That's a really fast projectile. Somehow I feel like that's gonna home in my direction. Like basement boss, by the way. I just want to point that out. Basement boss. All this shit happening is a basement boss. Corn kernel. I don't know what that's gonna do. Also, that song really doesn't feel like a. It really just like does not fit the game. It was a little hard to hear, so I can't like justify its merits outside of it, but it certainly doesn't this fucking boss sucks sometimes, man. It really does. Maybe I try to get hit and like use the corn kernel. I feel like I'm just gonna die right here though. I do like the worm item because I do like all the all the worm item like trinkets. Well, most of them, not whip worm's pretty bad. Or a zip worm, but the gray one that makes your game unplayable. That's basically the only one. God, this is gonna take forever. Really, truly just living the life here. What's my confidence on this run? I feel like I'm gonna lose very early here on the first floor. I feel like the first floor of this mod is just like horribly difficult. Yeah, we're probably just gonna die. I mean, all things considered. I guess we just grab it and die and then like reset to another character. Because there's like a weird thing where you get deals at half a heart, and I don't remember if that's in the game still. Definitely not still in the game. Decap attack, you know, so that's a bad spacebar item I don't really want to use. Actually, it's like, okay, but you know what? And then it's Polyphemus, so now I can actually like kind of win. Because guess what? I got a tier 4 item. That's all you need to beat this game. I feel like we don't got to do any of the learning anymore. And yeah, that makes things easier. So what do these ass flies do? Yeah, they just fart when they die. That seems pretty standard. That's a little better than shoots in projectile that's undodgeable, a flame in a direction that makes it impossible to play, and also flashes the screen so bright that you can't see anything, which is pretty cool. I think that boss is the first boss I've fought that I've completely hated. At least maybe like they shouldn't be on the first floor and be the first thing you fight in the game with default damage. I don't know, but hey. There's a lot more enemies, so we have opportunities to see more goofy, quirky characters. Cube of meat, or ball of bandage, as it could be. Not really what you want as a first item from your boss rooms, but it certainly will help. There's the decap attack beam. It just does good damage sometimes and helps you cleave through enemies. Yeah, I guess I'll just give this to you. I want to go do a room real quick and give the soul heart to Mr. I don't have health man. You know, a room like this just feels like just natural. There's no super enemies in the game. It's just flooding flies. I could get those dips in that one room, but I really just don't want to. I'd rather dip from the floor if, like, you know, the other term used to describe doing things. I'm just gonna let him, like, leave. It's not like he's hurting anybody. Just like don't hit me. Oh, I can't even hit them. Unless they're on the ground there. And I'm pretty sure those enemies shoot. And this thing probably does a charm. It's in a good spot for me, I gotta admit. To help me charm all those enemies I couldn't reach until I had killed them. This is what we love about tainted characters. I don't know why I went in here with 1 cent, but or 0 actually. We also used flip by accident, which I really could have not done, and it would have been better. And you know why we use flip by accident? Because I haven't been a tainted character that's had to like hit tab to be able to even play the game. I guess I just like with this, even if I don't get the charge, just get piss shot. make up for my really slow fire rate. What are you doing? You're kind of neat. You get the hover shot and then you shot. Am I just like fucked that some of these enemies really just seem like unbalanced as hell? Like that kind of attack just really strikes me as something an enemy on like the depths would start doing. And there's a particular enemy that does that in the depths. I guess it's like not as bad because there's like only one, like two of them. Huh. But also just like there's a lot of hard enemies. And I guess I'll get the Bob's Rotten Head on the character that has like super high damage. No, I want you to. Your range is terrible. I'm just gonna do this. I haven't had to be this gentleman in a minute, so I guess we're stacking. I would always. I'm remembering now. I'd always call this version of Lazarus Esau. Lazarus and Esau because it's just natural to be calling your co-op character that. Do I want in the curse room? I kind of want in the curse room. I'm gonna hope that the bomb I'm gonna throw into this wall will take me there. There you go. So no curse room for me, but hey, I get 3 bombs. Which, I mean, some of these runs have not had consumables at all, so you know what, I'm okay with that. Let's just hope we don't get that same boss that makes me not like this game. Here's a funny version of Larry. Hold on. Why does Larry have, like, ghosts in him? I guess it didn't matter. Okay, well, you get damage, and I don't want to do deals because we don't care. I'm shocked that key just got used, despite the fact that I hit the wall next to it. But whatever the game wants to throw at me, you know what? That's whatever. Those are the those are the electric chews. How? From Zelda? Dice room, obviously. Would be kind of funny. I like the lily pad mechanic. I guess we'll reroll and try to get some better stuff. Hey, another pill. Shot speed down. You know what? We don't even need shot speed. Dopamine up. Shot speed down. Don't even care. Okay, so that's kind of weird how if you shift, I have 2 items that I throw above my head. If you shift between the character, I didn't know that. You actually maintain holding the other one? Oh, what? I like that sound. That's a good sound. That's a weird looking trinket. I'm taking it. Fortune worm. Blah, blah. I don't know. It just goes blah blah. I hate those enemies. I just feel like that enemy in particular goes against the design of this game. I know a lot of enemies tend to like hop towards you, but not making a sound, like spy uncloaking behind me really quietly to do that same effect, doesn't strike me as fun. And the way you figured out is an indicator, because they put the indicator because they forgot to put a sound in there. So is this just nothing? Hilariously, I went into my that's really cool. So hilariously, this room simply doesn't work for the character mechanic that I have bestowed myself upon, which is actually quite intriguing. I think it's a lot like a really good design, honestly, to just do that. Maybe I play Eden for a reason. Because I have a chance that the run will be a little more fun. And that somehow I will be completely unfortunate to realize that a character mechanic that I have had to deal with ends up negatively affecting my run in a way that really normally wouldn't have ever have happened. So that's fine. Yeah, if we die again, we just like go to a new character. I think we just pick Eden every time. You gotta see those new characters. Oh, and then the troll bomb on top of that, which again, not that enemies can't appear in those rooms and then give you room clears, but certainly a troll bomb spawning there in a safe room was not something I would have expected to have to deal with. But, you know, you gotta expect the unexpected in this mod. That's what it is. I don't even, like, want to continue this run. Which is, like, we're gonna get me killed. So what does the fortune cookie even do? I think I drop it so I don't have the screen, like, cluttered with random nonsense. I hit the flip button. Tainted characters should, on keyboard and mouse, have their own button dedicated to the little pocket item. That shit's so annoying to pick up an item and have it not be selected. I don't know. Game's been out for how long? That's just not a thing. Let's just go with Eden instead. Seems like a much better start. Yet again, we have some boxes that just don't break to bombs. I don't know why I just hear a random meme sound, but you know what? Is it because I've like blew up the sticky nickel? What is this and why is it? I need to check something, you know? Yeah, crash the game. Haha. Alright. Alright, Isaac, I understand you want me to have fun, but, I mean, that happens sometimes. You uninstall mods, but, you would think that just changing a visual thing wouldn't result in a crash like that, but hey, whatever. Yeah, that is certainly a sticky... This game is just not my day right now. I'm gonna ignore the purple pennies because they just don't exist to me. It's a speed up. There you go. So like this run is able to be like fun, which is potentially gonna help improve my mood here. But like, dude, some of this has just been bullshit that I don't want to deal with. Keeper sack, flooring upgrade. Like I don't know. Emperor. Sure. I mean we have high damage. And that carries over, so you just get to kill it in one shot. Alright. The reinforced steel boxes, that's how you know they have quality. I'll take that because like why not? I have no money anyway. So this is like a start you actually want in this game. Take the cracked key. Maybe I'll get another funny room. we'll just continue. You just want, like, damage ups. Really, you just want, like, items that help you. And then, like, I don't know. I'm still actually salty about the whole, taking damage in the item room because of a troll bomb, and then not getting 2 items on the character because it didn't spawn, but because it didn't start on the floor, it spawned, and that caused, like, significant... You would think I'd be able to just get over it, but you know what? Gold teleporter. I'll take it over D20. This might end up being a longer run, but I kind of have an incentive to like maybe do these rooms. Oh, I don't really need that. I also could... I think this is the secret room. Okay, it's not. I might need a key. Or I need a battery so I can teleport into that room. Because in all likelihood, I'm not going to teleport in using any other means. So hopefully we get a charge on the thing. Got a weird looking face. I almost got hit by a little bone. Why do, like, the tiny, like, shittier versions of the enemies just have projectiles that shoot at you? Oh, we do have a battery, by the way. I think that dollar thing there gives you, like, debt. I want to get that tinted rock, but surprisingly, I'm able to see that one. I mean, it stood out really well, but it wasn't blue. Tinted rocks are normally kind of bluish in a color. Maybe I should use the flooring upgrade. I'm gonna use it on the next floor because I don't know what that does. That's like the main appeal for this mod, by the way, is like new items and like shit that's like new. I got hit by Haunt. I got hit by Haunt twice. I'm just not into it right now, man. I gotta lock in. I'm realizing I don't want to use gold teleporter now. Because I kind of don't want to do deals. Oh, sucks for me. I mean, does it make sense that pierces? Like, pierce? Yeah, that would make sense. Spectral? Not certain. I mean, I guess like with a spiky spiky symbol. I didn't even go to my secret room yet. So these just hurt you if you pick them up. So like I don't even want them. I actually do want my boss room item, so I think that will end up being worth 5 cents. Is HP? You know, HP. Certainly not bad, but you know there are. You know, we have tons of damage. Yeah, HP is all I would really want then. I mean, tier rate. Maybe I want a little bit of tier rate. There's a lot of things you could want out of a boss room. I don't really need damage. I already have so much of it. But I keep losing it because I keep hitting the guy. Alright. See, this is all standard stuff I'm fighting right now. That's like super easy. Anyway, we are going to go to the next floor. Hopefully get something neat. I hope you can hear the big clunking of the giant water bottle I have sitting next to me. I just bought a gallon of water and I'm just drinking out of it. Like, these enemies just feel like they feel like normal to me, you know? They don't feel like they don't feel like an enemy that just kind of you just possess that enemy and make him stronger. That's kind of epic. They don't seem like the kind of enemy that just also hilarious by the way. We get Curse of the the Lost, so it's harder to figure out what rooms I have and have not completed with Gold Teleporter, which just seems like the funniest thing that could happen. But I am still gonna try to go for it. I mean, we have the bombs to do it. I think I held off on using one there though. I was about to just bomb the top of the other room just to check. But like some of these enemies just like they feel like they're on the wrong floors. Cause like I think in regular Isaac, like the harder floors are actually like the early game when you have no items and it's like harder to like succeed. That's actually pretty good. And that's not gonna be there, so it might be here. That's probably connected to a room that would not allow for happiness. But then also, like, a lot of these enemies just have like, why does the smaller variant have a death like projectile that's so small that it blends in, and then you only realize it was there after it plays a sound effect that's 4 times louder than the enemy would probably make. I don't know, man. I thought there was a cross on the top of this thing's head. And then you got Stealth Spider that makes no audio cue there that it did that. Dude, there's so much bullshit in this mod, I fucking don't even like it. I mean, I did rate it as a 6. so maybe, hey, I'm being honest. I also didn't use the flooring upgrade, but you know what? I had a reason to not do it. Can you smack this rock? There you go, hurt yourself with that. I don't even think you hit it. Sometimes I feel good about dodging those, and then I realize, like, you can't even actually intentionally do it. We grab this for Isaac's heart when we get it right here. See, there's the heart-shaped thing on the floor. Okay, I'm glad I didn't trap myself into a shenanigan there. I almost did it again. Somehow that enemy just feels more like natural, you know? Yeah, that's the super secret room. Blank letter tile.
Blank letter tile.
I chose Z. I don't know what those do.
Joker.
I mean, I guess that solves that issue. I still want to try Gold Teleporter. And then we just leave the floor after that. Well, obviously I want to get my my flooring upgrade. Why does this keep happening? It's like the second time I'm fighting this boss and he just keeps getting stuck on these statues here. You know, wild card. Could be good. You know what? No, we gotta use the flooring upgrade. See, this is my penalty for not using it. Is I would have used it by now and I'd have space to have that extra charge. But let's just flooring upgrade.
Flooring upgrade.
It's a meme I don't know. There's a lot of memes in this game. That item is bad. And I feel like it's bad with ill intent. So I'm gonna take it. Why do I think it has ill intent? I have been told that I hopped into this mod just kind of randomly. Just do that.
Ace of spades.
Expecting greatness. And I was told it was like a jump king, like a rage, like intentionally, like aggravating with that. But it's like, so I like most of the awful items in this game are like the ones that like people think end the run. Cursed Eye, Curse of the Tower, Isaac's Heart. You know, I like a lot of those. I feel like there's like, I see the vision with the items. But I don't know. I feel like Isaac's Heart was not made to be bad. Curse of the Tower and Cursed Eye, that's an exception. I feel like they were made to be rather bad, but I also see the vision of like why Curse of the Tower would be good. Also, I guess we really just don't even need Gold Teleporter, so I'm just gonna ignore it at this point. There's a tinted rock there. Shocking that I saw it. Yes. But I don't know. Some of the items I've seen in this have just been like fulfilling that niche in a really just misguided way, I guess, is like a mean way to put it. Like the rocket ship tiers that just make, oh, that's what that does. That just kind of make aiming in the game that it. I mean, I guess I'm just like a boomer ass, like have played too much of this game. I feel like aiming in this game is important. Like the design behind like shooting in 4 directions, having to position yourself in certain directions to do damage. It just like it exists for a reason. That's a crazy attack. By the way, just the shock flies. And then you have the rocket ship tiers that gain momentum, and it's like, why would you ever want this? Because like, oh, they start off without like moving, and then they shoot really fast. You know what? How you can like just like you can do that yourself. Like tiers have momentum in this game. Nice shot, by the way, a super friend. I feel like you're doing a good. You're actually a cool item because not only do you are you a theoretical like danger item because you have explosive tiers that could hurt me, you make a sound cue before you do it. Like if Bob's brain made an like I'm armed sound, I don't think Bob's brain would have ever been considered bad. It's a tinted lily pad. I mean, glaucoma is a good item. Straight up. I think glaucoma is like slept on. It's really strong. It's basically just a stun. But the stun lasts super long and like affects bosses. I actually think this little ghost guy, I'll probably get hit by him eventually. And it's not like he's just passively killing me randomly with on pickup coin, lose 2 coins and take 5 damage. with the loss. Okay, actually no, I'm thinking about this now. Because obviously we got TM Trainer in the game. Does TM Trainer like inherit like modded properties? Because if that's so, I really actually feel like you could get like on coin pickup deal 5 hearts of damage because there's like Easter egg stuff in this game that shoot like I want to be the guy apples at you, and they like one-shot you if they hit you. They're only available in console, but who's to say that like TM Trainer couldn't pull that code out of that item and just use it? I thought about it, and then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get hit here. And then my brain just didn't correct. Bedtime story. Could get double shot. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. I can't buy that. And then I can't really use that either. I guess I'd just rather have... I'd rather have those. So I want my deal. In order to get something sweet here. I'm just not even gonna use the disc because I don't even care. Another black. You want a hug? Do we hug? I hug him. That's it. What a nice friend. That's all he wanted. That's all he wanted, man. He just wanted a hug. Why is that like? Why is it just really nice? And we get a planetarium. And then we're gonna go in the planetarium. It's gonna be a Fiend Folio item that breaks the art style of the planetariums. Wasn't even true. Ice Tears, literally the best one you can get. I think that's the best one. Hit that at you. Yeah, we got a cracked ass run right now. It's because we aren't playing as two characters at the same time. I think that's just a... It really is just a side effect of the character, plus, again... I mean, we just lost out on an extra item due to how the items behave on that character to begin with. I'm still bringing it up because it made me mad. And I'm gonna line that up and hit you with it. This is Dank Def's one. All right. I would like a deal. This sounds like Isaac music. It also sounds like that was me getting hit by the funny little ghost. Also kind of sounds like Don't Starve music to me. I really didn't get to see that boss for that long. Also, there you go. We get another thing. I don't really care for that rune. What else would I even want? Just gonna hide in the corner there. Just gonna hide in the corner there like a little bastard. Oh, and you shoot projectiles. Almost hit me. I felt there's gonna be a Tinder Rock in here. However, I don't know what the sprite looks like. So, yeah, we're just gonna keep going. Almost hit me. I'm going a little fast. I need my brain to like catch up. Those guys are... I like those guys. They got a funny pointy nose. That's good. Hold on, we gotta line this up. Okay, there we go. Okay. Good tile. I appreciate the funny bouncy tile. I could... Here's something dumb I'm gonna do real quick. I mean, I guess it's actually not like dumb. It's actually like Giga Brain mode. Hurt myself. And then we're gonna go back into the library. Yeah. A good enemy design, I must say. That feels like a fuck you positioning doesn't even matter. I would say that's the worst design enemy so far. By a factor of 10. I would say if that enemy was in default Isaac, it would be the worst game ever made. It's just my hot take on that enemy. I attack, you didn't kill me instantly, I hit you. There is no way to discern where I'm going to be attacking. Yeah, that's probably one of the worst enemies I've seen. Where's the, like... I think with an enemy that bad, I think you need the co-op... Or not, like, you need, like, the complementary mod, the one that just bans enemies from showing up that you don't like. Because even though I hate those little like blue dips, I wanna get hugs. But you might blow up. Wait. Hi, Gish. Good friend. And then we just blow these up. But that enemy genuinely just seems like terribly designed. King of clubs. Oh, okay, I'll take that. But you know, I guess it's just the journey, is to see whether or not an enemy is gonna suck that bad. I think truly, so like, out of all of the enemies I've seen, that's kind of cool how they those two combo together. It makes them hard to see because of how that enemy restricts your visibility. But you know, I think that's interesting. It's more interesting than I mean, I guess I might as well use it. I really just bought it for the stat boost. But you know, I think that that version of the husk is just like terribly designed. Dev, fix fucking please. Alright. I can't even go get this because these are probably default Isaac. That wouldn't happen. I just want to point that out. Luckily, we have a way around it. Oh my god, these fucking flies. I think they're, you know, I'm not against that enemy design, unlike the last one I've been bitching and moaning about. Okay, I need you to not. Like, yeah, okay. Imagine I was staying lost there. That'd be unwinnable. Okay, I got hit by a fucking regular fly. There's some complicated enemies this floor. Okay, that's gonna certainly help with the situation. You shoot my. Yeah. Okay. I mean, like, fair enough. I'm gonna find things like that. I remember playing Fiend Folio a long, like. I gave it one little test demo floor before I was like, do I want to play this? I used a card. I can't kill those things. Do you do anything? Okay, you shoot a very fast projectile that I really couldn't have ever anticipated would have hit me. You guys are cob cannons. Please. They're just some not fun enemies in this mod. These look like curse items. Planetarium free trial.
Planetarium disc.
I think it just played a air horn very quietly. Alright, like low pitch. They're just some enemies that have certainly pissed me off. I can't really think of. There's not a lot of enemies in Isaac that I outright think are horribly designed. There are exceptions. Most of them are on Shoal, which is just weird to think about that. Because like the little black laser fly things are awful. I'll take Devil Deal items, why not? I mean, we might as well do this one. it will result in me getting hit. And possibly dying. And it's honestly, I'm earning it at probably the point in the game where it's the least useful. I just don't get hit, nerd. I've like lost my train of thought. I like the fact that I'm on like 2 losses already. Did me losing that just count as me taking damage? I don't know. Okay, I gotta sneeze. All right, I'm post sneeze. I'm gonna unpause, get hit immediately. All right, it didn't happen. Thank you to the to the ice tears for not making me have to fight more enemies in that room. And I don't know. I don't want to be like the hey, everything in this mod sucks mentality. Especially if I get hit by an enemy that I've like never seen before and didn't know its attack. Because it just kind of feels unfair. Because I feel like, you know, losing is inherently not fun. I'd argue just learning is like engaging. But I feel like a lot of like the Repentance enemies when they came out, they were similarly hated just because, oh, I walk into the room and then oh, you hit me and I didn't know what you did and I get hit and now I'm mad, and I feel like that mentality exists. And I don't want to be like that because, like, again, I don't. Even I still think the bosses in Repentance are pretty hard, especially the corpse ones. But like, if you're gonna get hit by things you don't know, I have so much time in this game that it's like, it's far from the time I'd get hit by monster like every other time I fight him, you know. So there's just learning that has to be done. That being said, I'm still not going to excuse that fucking Husk variant that just does not give a shit about aiming, and there's no way to avoid getting hit from it if it decides to shoot. It is the luck of the draw. There was no skill expression that could have changed the outcome. But so far, that genuinely seems like the one enemy. There's a couple enemies I just absolutely hate so far. The blue dips in particular are still on that list. But it's just because they don't make a sound. I think a sound cue would be enough to make them not aggravating. But maybe that's the point. Because again, I heard that this is supposed to be a troll game. I'm shocked I just avoided that hit. That's cool. I like that idea. For this enemy. Depending on your positioning, they shoot faster because they'll continue to get line of sight of you. It's an interesting one. I just got hit by fucking creep. Of all things to get hit by, creep is it. Well, now we're on the timer. That is my bad. I'm getting hit by a lot of things. Normally wouldn't get hit by, I feel like. But I feel like I'm also being rushed. And also, I'm not like locked in. That's a nostalgic ass song. It's not song, sound. Alright, well, I guess we're doing a full clear of this floor. Who needs keys when you got the bee's knees? I'm not super worried about the knife falling on my head because I mean we're almost to the end of the run, and the chances of that happening they're there. I got the quarter, so it gave me a speed as well. So like, the potential for disaster is not. It is there. I actually do not like this mini boss either. I don't think there was enough space for me to even dodge there, so I probably should have moved. I got the Black Lantern though. Give an item. Let's. Haven't seen him do that yet. I don't think I have at least. But you know what? I can look at that enemy and be like, well, I understand why I took damage. Because I was not positioned correctly. So I'm like, fair game. Which, I don't know, I feel like that's impossible for, like, gamers to do at all. I'm getting, like, absolutely destroyed. What a fucking funny combo to hit me with right after that. I was like, I'm trying to give you some respect here. Knife falls in my head. What gets blocked by, the Mask of Infamy. That can't happen. Maybe it can. Maybe I just got 4 bomb items. Oh, the knife fell on my head. There you go. Well... It fell on my head again, yet again, while I have camo undies, so I got confused what happened. Oh, no, yeah, that was... I learned what some enemies do, and, learned who my new nemesis is. And other than that, I had some fun. It was a long-ass episode. But yeah, if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Check my links in the description. I'll see you in the next one. Probably more Fiend Folio. Not having a bad time. Sans Undertale.